Hey guys, what's going on, man? Welcome back to Leone Star. Daddy Willie here. I got another article for you guys from, my favorite source of news from Sierra Leone is Sierra Loaded. You know what I mean? They have a pretty decent website and they have information coming in like every hour. You know what I mean, right? One just dropped in and the title is Stephen Mambu may challenge Maada Bio in court. Fight over flag bearer election. When I saw this title, I was like really surprised because I really did not think anybody would have the mind, energy, or even money set for challenge Maada Bio for this flag bearer, for the SLPP. But me, I truly think if the SLPP gets another flag bearer, with a new face from the APC, it's a 50-50 for Sierra Leoneans, and it's a better direction either way. You know what I mean, right? So let me go ahead and start reading this article for you guys. And I apologize again for my reading in advance. I'm not the smartest of them all, but I am gonna get better as time goes on. So the article was written by Abu Bakar Agbo, and this was a day ago. Already have 956 views. People that actually read it. If I'm guessing they read it. I'm gonna read it for you guys. You don't have to go in and read it nowhere else. Let's go. It was at the Bio Mini Stadium on Wednesday, 29 December 2021, where President Julius Maada Bio was endorsed as the flag bearer for the Sierra Leone People's Party SLPP ahead of the 2023 presidential election. After his nomination process went through without objection. His nomination, which was done by the party's chairman, Dr. Prince Alex Hardin, and second by Secretary General Umaru Napoleon Koroma, has been widely criticized by some key SLPP stakeholders who saw the process as undemocratic. That's a big accusation. Key amongst which is Stephen Sahr Mambu. Oh God, sorry for pronouncing your name terrible, but hopefully I will hear some side. I never heard you before. I did hear some side, and then here you go, man. You hear some side, and then I started for pronouncing, guys. Or you somehow reach out to me, or whatever the case it is, so I can know how to say your name right. But Stephen Sahr Mambu, a potential flagbearer of the SLPP, who stated, sorry again, man, who stated on Tuesday that the recent SLPP flagbearer so-called election of President Julius Maada Bio at the SLPP Bo convention is a serious threat to our democratic system of government. That's a big statement. Let me go back and say, so this flagbearer that I'm having a very, very hard time to pronounce his name, Stefan, I got Stefan right, or Stephen. Anyone, I think it's not the same name, stated that the recent SLPP flagbearer so-called election of President Julius Maada Bio at the SLPP Bo convention is a serious threat to our democratic system of government. Wow, a bold statement. The statement continues. The said election must be declared null and void. It was a deeply flawed process. The SLPP party should hold a new flag bearer election in 2023. One that is not rigged. Wow. One that is not rigged. He said and added that free, fair, and credible election are the foundation of our democratic system of government, of good governance, and of the prosperity prosperity our nation can share by leveraging our wealth of resources. That's the quote remark from Mamadu, Dr. Mamadu. Okay, Mamadu. I think I'm getting the name right. Stephen Mamadu, Stefano Mamadu. Okay. Let me keep reading, man. Julius Maada Bio. Okay. The delegates conference in Bo, he said, was meant for the election of chairman and deputy chairman, and not for flagbearer. Wow, I did not know that. Wow, okay. Mamadu accused the SLPP chairman, Dr. Prince Hardin, of making the illegal nomination of President Bio just to cover up his alleged murder case. Wow, what's in murder case? Prince Hardin had a murder case. This is crazy. Why did I know that? Okay, let me just keep reading this article. Let me focus on this article. This is another quote that he said. This is not me saying, this is him saying. And Mamadu, Stefan Mamadu, Stephen Mamadu, anyone. I went to Bo for the conference and the election was not for flagbearer. I made it clear that it was not proper because the conference was to elect the chairman and deputy chairman. I have taken a series of diplomatic steps. Prince Hardin wanted to save himself from the murder case, which is why he allegedly nominated the president. He might be the flag bearer for the PAOPA and not the SLPP, he noted. Wow, okay, wow. Mamadu is currently in talks with the legal team of Sikh Red Rest in a court should nothing is done to detain Bio from representing the party as a flag bearer through flawed process. Wow, wow. I did not know this is going on. Thank you for Sarah Leone for this great info. Hey, Adebayo, now if I can get information now, I don't know what you say things. This night, that night, they tell me things there. I believe in the law, in the rule of law. This is not me speaking. This is still a quote from Mamadu. I believe in the rule of law, he said, and added, we should try to rebuild and reunite this country. The country is in backward due to tribalism and bad electoral process at the party level in the SLPP. We had a flag bearership election scheduled for 2023. The one held in Bo was undiplomatic. He told the press. He told this press. This man talking a lot. Be careful, bro. Be careful. I'm just trying to catch my breath so I can keep reading, guys. I'm sorry, okay? The nomination and election of President Bio were undiplomatic and lawless. Now, as I'm reading this, I'm thinking about that human rights report. Maybe that's the murder case that this man is referring to. Because let me not divert. Let me just stay focused on this article, and then maybe we can make a video on that. Let me catch where I'm at. Okay, I am right here. Still a quote, okay? All candidates should have a chance to offer their vision of leadership. In my case, I will share my already widely respected and beloved signature policy to the delegates. After hearing from each of us individually, delegates will freely and democratically vote for the candidate of their choice. myself, every competitor, excuse me guys, my throat kind of dry, bro, but I'll be okay. Let me finish with it. Okay, let me go back a little bit, okay? I'm going back to, I'm really sorry. I hope you guys tuning in, and if you guys just catching up, you want to know what I'm doing right now, what I'm reading an article that a SLPP member is challenging Maada Bio for the flag bearership. He's saying it's undemocratic and the process is rigged, period. Okay? So, I'm gonna start this paragraph again, and it's a quote from him, so I could digest it. All candidates should have a chance to offer their version of leadership. In my case, I will share my already widely respected and beloved signature policy to delegates. After hearing from each of us individually, delegates should freely and democratically vote for the candidate of their choice. Myself and every competitor. That's what government of the people is, not preordained result, but a chance for delegates to consider what they think best for the people they represent. It's a powerful quote from Mamadu. Mamadu revealed and furthered that prematurely holding the SLPP Flagbearer election at the convention was improper. It was a travesty of justice illegally, unconstitutional, non-transparent, and undemocratic. Wow, man, those are powerful words, man. It is not in the interest of our country and its future to ignore the rules of moral ethics, leaving election open to potential bribery, corruption, and even potential threats of peace and national security. Wow, that's really, really powerful, man. Now, I'm really sorry again for my reading. Hope you guys digest that a little bit. I'm gonna leave the link in the description below to this article so you guys can read it yourself and understand what this article is really saying. And for me, I have a new person to do research on. You know, this guy named that I can't pronounce, Dr. Stephen Sahr Mambu, a potential flag bearer of the SLPP party. Again, thank you for tuning in to Leone Star. Daddy Wooey, yeah, I'm out.